Hello, this is Andy's Golf and Travel Diary here at Trump International in Puerto Rico, and I'm here with Aaron West, the president of the island chapter of the South Florida section of the PGA of America. Aaron, this is kind of the premier event for the golf professionals in this area.
Absolutely. We get the PGA Tour players out here at least once a year and play in a great golf course here at Trump International and come down and see the island chapter in Puerto Rico.
Now, they really support the local professionals. There's a couple in this year, right? Like Miguel Suarez out of Royal Isabella.
Absolutely. I think there's 4 local players, Rafa Campos, Eric Morales, Miguel Suarez. It's, Max Alvario, guys that play with our events and our tournaments. Hopefully give me a chance maybe to beat them once a year or so.
Well, good to run into you, Aaron. Do you have a couple minutes to go inside and answer a few questions?
Let's go take a look.
So, Aaron, tell me how you came to the game of golf.
Well, I started golfing in my early teens. My grandfather bought me clubs, and he brought my brother's clubs a few years after that. And so, grandfather, not a great golfer, but a great lover of the game of golf. So that's kind of how I got started.
Now, what course? Whereabouts?
He played in Jackson, Michigan. We grew up in Michigan, so I played with golf courses all over Michigan. That's where I went to school at Ferris State University up in Big Rapids, Michigan.
Great. So tell me a little bit about your competitive golfing career.
Been playing, high school golf team, a little bit in college. Played, obviously, here for the last 11 years. I've been 7-time Island Chapter Player of the Year. Played, lucky enough to play in like Liberty Cablevision tournaments. Played in the PGA Tour Latin Americano event at Dorado Beach in 2012. So,
good, you're a young guy. Sounds like you got some talent. You ever think of going after it?
Not that young, unfortunately. 36, turn 37 next year. Baby's coming in 10 days, so I'm sure that'll take more time. Trying to get as much golf as I can in the next 2 weeks before I can't play golf again for another 4 or 5 years, I guess.
Well, congratulations. That's awesome.
Thank you.
So tell me, what do you love about the game of golf?
Well, golf kind of brings different groups of people together. I think it's a great sport in terms of, it's you against the golf course. It's not that there's not a team element to it, but no one else is really responsible for the shot but yourself. But at the same time, you've got all the elements. You've got the golf course. You've got the team behind you as well, but you can't really you can't blame them, but you can congratulate them when they help you out. So it's a really cool dynamic in terms of what goes on with kind of getting that golf ball in the hole.
So a little bit lukewarm on becoming a professional golfer, but you became a golf professional.
Correct.
What were your thoughts behind that? How'd you pursue that career?
Well, when it was time to go to college, it was I was a pretty good golfer by that point, and it was something that very much interested me. And being in Michigan and Ferris State having the first professional golf management program since 1975, that was something that interested me. So I went up there and really got involved in business. Really liked kind of what was going on, and the program up there had great internships, great classes, and that kind of thing. And I got the opportunity to work in Texas, Virginia, and Orlando through that program. So it was a great introduction to the game of golf from a business side, and kind of seeing what happens and how, like I said, how the golfers work and with the golf courses. So,
what brought you to Puerto Rico?
I had a friend that actually worked at Dorado Beach right after college. Once he left, they were looking for somebody, so I came down to work at Dorado Beach in early 2003. And then I got an opportunity in 2006 to go work at Dorado Del Mar Golf Club as a director of golf. And I'm currently actually looking for a position, so hopefully within the next couple weeks I can put another great Puerto Rico golf course on my resume.
Great. Well, you got a great golf professional out there, everybody that's listening to this, so sounds like you're available too.
Absolutely.
Tell me a little bit about, now you've been a past president of the island chapter of the PGA of America, and now you're back at the helm.
Correct. And as soon as I got down here in 2003, immediately tried to get involved and did some stuff with the education with the island chapter. And then at the end of 2003, one of the board members actually left the island to go work off the island, and was elected secretary at that point. Unfortunately, another person left at that point, and at the end of that year, became the president of the Island chapter and held that position for 5 years. We gave a couple guys a chance here on the island. Brian, Alberto, and Jose did a great job for 2 years, and then we recently did elections again at the beginning of 2013, and myself, Seth Henrich, and Robert Bertel kind of took over once again and have been running it for the last year and a half.
Sounds like you have a very active membership and chapter. Tell me a little bit about how big is it, how many golf courses, how many professionals?
The Island chapter encompasses Puerto Rico and the U.S. Virgin Islands. We have 15 current Class A members. At the height, it's been 20, but with our player card members and our apprentices, we have about 40 people that are affiliated with the Island chapter currently, and we're interested in getting more of the Caribbean golf courses involved and adding them to be a larger part of what's going on with golf with the South Florida section and with the Island chapter.
What does it mean to the chapter to have the Puerto Rico Open here and being contested this week?
The Puerto Rico Open, this I think is the 7th year. It's kind of a showcase for the island of Puerto Rico, for us as the Island chapter. Our main duty has been with the qualifiers, the Friday and Monday qualifier. We do a lot of work making sure that's something that runs smoothly, that the facility's there. And they've always been at facilities with Island chapter members, with the Rio Mar Country Club and the Bahia Beach, and even Trump in years past have hosted. And like I said, we've always had Island chapter members at those facilities, just helping out and trying to do what we can to promote golf, grow golf, and do that kind of thing with the Island chapter South Florida section and the PGA in general.
Now, the United States is represented here in Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is part of the United States. However, Puerto Rico is unique. I mean, it has its own Olympic golf team.
Sure.
The island chapter is like no other one in the mainland.
Absolutely.
Tell me a little bit about your plans and the future of the island chapter.
Yeah, with the Island chapter this year in particular, from 2013 on, we've been really aggressive in terms of trying to work on marketing, getting the website up and going, social media. In the past, it's been a group of 40 guys kind of playing in tournaments and doing our own thing. We're trying to really change the reputation and really work hard to kind of grow the game, work with juniors. Like I said, get a real presence out there so we can be a sponsorable organization and we can help golf in any way that we possibly can.
Outside of golf, Puerto Rico as a travel destination, top 3 things that come to your mind, why your friends and family and customers come this way?
Sure. Puerto Rico is a great place. I mean, the convenience of coming to Puerto Rico, I think, is one of the main things and one of the main reasons people come from the major hubs, East Coast and southern United States. It's a quick flight. Even Chicago, Detroit, and obviously New York, Philly, Charlotte, and Florida. It's a really easy place to get to. No passport necessary. Even if you're not a golfer, great hotels, great beaches, great nightlife, food and drinks, and you've got the rainforest over here with Trump and Rio Mar in this area. You've got obviously the golf courses. I know we've talked a lot about golf, but with our 25 golf courses currently, you can stay here for an entire month and basically play a different golf course every day, or find your favorite one and play it as many times as you can. So it's a great place to do a little bit of everything. You could come for 24 hours, or you could come for 24 days and experience something different every time.
And your thoughts on what distinguishes golf in Puerto Rico versus golf in other parts of the world? What's special about playing golf on this island?
Well, like we said, we've got a couple of major areas that you can play in that if you're staying in the area, you could play, the 2 Trump golf courses, the 2 Rio Mar golf courses, Bahia, El Conquistador, and be within 10 minutes of that many great golf courses is almost unprecedented. Or you go to the Dorado area, you can go down in the south and play El Legado, Cuamo, Ponce, go east a little bit and play Palmas del Mar. And getting there is half the fun, just a quick jaunt, have a local refreshment and play one of those golf courses. So it's a great experience golf in Puerto Rico. A small island, so even trying to drive across and trying to play Royal Isabella or some other place like that, it really not any different than trying to run across a big city and try to play a golf course.
Great. Well, Aaron, thank you so much for the time today and bringing me down here to Puerto Rico and to interact with the Island chapter. And thank you very much for being part of Andy's Golf and Travel Diary today.
Perfect. Thank you. Thanks so much.